any market research per your area?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Okay, so how I recommend pricing is off of three things, right? The size of the home, how many bedrooms and bathrooms the house
Mm-hmm.
has per the square footage, and type of cleaning, right? You want to do pricing per your area. Like you want to do that market research
Right.
to make sure that you're competitive, you're not underpricing, because it's not cute to
Mm-hmm.
underprice. Nobody knows you're new but you. So it's not cute to underprice, because if you're underpricing, you're not going to get a strong ROI. And if you're trying to make your cleaners happy to pay them well, then you're not going to be able to really pay them that well. Or if you increase your percentage of how much you pay them, then that's not going to do much good for you, because now your ROI decreases. So it's just a matter of like doing your market research and then just figuring out per that research your price points. Per industry standards, people will give discounts for reoccurring, 20 weekly percent, 15% is biweekly, and then 10% is monthly. Those are like industry standards. And that's something that you'll still find when you do your market research to see if other companies are giving that discount. And if so, like, what is that percentage like? But the best part about having your business is like, you technically don't have to give them that discount, or you can even lessen. The beauty about having your own business, you control your prices. So a couple of things, right? Depending on what CRM you're using. If you're using Booking Koala platform, they do offer a front end website on their platform. Do you technically need a website? No. I'm gonna tell you why you would want one, but do you technically need one? No. Because like when you're booking your client, you're not really sending them to the front end of your website. You want to give them that booking link so they can sign up immediately. So the only thing they have to worry about is adding their card number, verifying the information. But why you would want to have one is for SEO purposes. SEO stands for search engine optimization. This will help your rankings on Google. This will help make your local service-based business more searchable and findable with putting in keywords on your website. I wouldn't say it's the best platform. I think there's some variations depending on what market that you're in. To me, I feel like Thumbtack could be the fastest way to possibly get clients, because you could literally go live on a Thumbtack and like leads start popping up, direct leads start popping up. And now, yes, do you have to close them? Yes, but you don't want to rely, you don't put your eggs all in one basket, build out your Google. I've been seeing Google work really, really well for a lot of clients. Google has two ways to get leads. Google local service leads, where they charge like a flat rate price. It's kind of similar to Thumbtack. Flat rate price, you'll get the lead, you'll get their phone number, their contact information, their email. So that way, if you don't close it, you still have that lead information you can later market to them. Google Ads is kind of like a PPC ad. Test it out and see which one. Test them against each other, see which return you get best. So I've never used Jobber before, right? I think that was probably one of the only platforms I never actually tested out myself. As long as it provides all your needs, like if it checks out all the boxes of what you need the platform to do for you, and you test it out, they have trials, you can test it out, right? Put a couple clients in there, a couple of cleaners in there, you can test out the platform and see if it's efficient for you. Yes, you get direct leads. So Thumbtack has like a couple of ways to get leads. They have like this section called opportunity leads. They have opportunity leads where they're a little bit more expensive. Now, you don't pay for the lead until they respond back to you, but the lead cost can be much more expensive than a regular lead. And they'll have two kind of direct leads, whether the direct lead is sent to you and also a couple of others, or the direct lead is sent only to you, to where like the person only picked you, right? Those are my favorite because I don't have no competition. And then like they have instant booking leads. That's probably the most expensive one. So you want to make sure that you look at the lead cost before you communicate with them. So I started with one, but I feel like the sweet spot is 3. So just in case one calls out, one is sick. Now let's hope nothing happens to the other one, but I like to start with 3. So that way, just in case type of scenarios, right? But, depending on, how fast you want to collect these coins, will determine how, your number. But like I said, I think the sweet spot is 3. That's what I would recommend. So me personally, no, but I've also had Gusto for a very, very since the beginning. So I haven't had that asked to me. Now I know that a lot of these companies are cracking down on, jump up their security. And that's because a lot of people be out here tripping and thieving and like doing crazy stuff. So I haven't, but if you have questions, definitely reach out to them. And then if it doesn't sound like too sketch, then just comply. I used to keep my little cleaning kit in the trunk, okay? Towels clean, swapping them out, like mop, but all the things in the trunk because I needed to be ready at all times. So yes, if I had a no-show, I was showing up, all right? So I was even too scared to even ask them if they want to reschedule. So I just showed up. I apologize for the inconvenience. I'm 15 minutes out. I'm gonna be there, baby. I'm gonna get that job done, okay? My first thing now is to call to apologize and just try to reschedule. Now, there's some things that I put in place before that to try to prevent that, right? The 2 things that I like to put in place is, particularly on Booking Koala, you can set up to have their schedule sent out every night, right? So that way the cleaner is seeing their schedule. Like if they're on schedule to clean tomorrow, they will receive a notification of what their schedule is. And then the next thing I'm going to do, just in case you didn't see that email and notification that went out, then my VA would call them or text and call them. If there is no response to the text, then they're going to call them. Now I can call my client. And so now that way I can be in front of it. So now I'm trying to fix it. Like I'm in fix it mode, right? To get the rescheduling done. If it can be done that same day or another day, I'm giving them their options, and then hopefully they reschedule. If I can kind of feel upsetness or hesitation, then I'll throw in a free fridge or I'll give them a discount. But that's like last case scenario. That's not like what I'm gonna shoot for first.